Hello, and welcome to episode 496 of Prog View. Today I'm reviewing Sorceress by Opeth, which is their 12th studio album. Got this one off the E-Music. Yeah, it's Opeth. Yeah, don't worry, you don't have to thumbs me down just yet. It's not all doom and gloom. Some bits I did enjoy, but you know, it's more of the same from them, really, isn't it? Starts off with the Persephone. Persephone. I'm just pulling your leg. It's a little acoustic number. I think it's a little acoustic number. See, there I am. I'm doing the guitar. It's very acoustic, and yes, it's all very nice and pleasant. And you get a little bit of melotronic type thing, and then a spoken word piece, female vocal, word spoken female vocal piece comes in. It's an opening, and then we go into the title track, Sorceress, which is they have what the band does is they have some quiet stuff and acousticy kind of folky stuff, and then they have some louder stuff, the chuggy, I call it the chuggy stuff, and this is one of the chuggers in the start because it comes in with some keyboards, and it's, I don't know, reminded me a cross between Edgar Winter's Frankenstein and the theme tune to Rhubarb and Custard for some reason. But it holds the track down, it chugs along. And what I noticed about this and the rest of the louder pieces is it's very dense production, very lacks a bit of clarity, lacks a bit of definition. Probably a bit too dense. You can have loud without it being, kind of clogged up. I don't know. Maybe it was just because I got this as off of E-Music, MP3. Maybe I need to hear this on the vinyl. I don't know. But it's an all right kind of track. Ends up with some noodly bits at the end, and this is what you'll find: is there are the loud tracks often have quieter pieces in the middle, so there's like a sense of tension. So at least they're trying to play around with the format a bit. It's followed by Wildflowers, which name checks Caravan / Soft Machine. It's a chugger, but this one descends into the realms of the widdly. Also the lyrics are a bit, flames go higher, funeral pyre, liar. It's the big book of rhymes, isn't it? But it's kind of fun. It's fun in a way. It's a bit of fun. But I like the ending because it goes off again, goes into a genteel guitar keyboard piece, and I like it. The band, for me, are the most interesting when they've toned it down a bit, because you get some interesting textures in there. And then it goes back to a loud bit for resolution, which is okay. They're toying with this, tension, loud, quiet tension thing, which is it's all right. This is followed by Will-O-the-Wisp. Not the. Do you remember? Not the cartoon voiced by Kenneth Williams. Oh no! Stop messing about. Sorry, it just came over me. Kenneth Williams coming over you. That's a picture for you. That's not in his diary either. But yeah, it's an acoustic number. I think I don't know if they're kind of channeling the folky Jethro Tull era, but yeah, it's nice, and the guitar solo was interesting. It kind of gets a thumbs up. Chrysalis, it's another thumper, another chugger. Didn't really, Sorceress 2, it's a sequel. It's again they're gone for the acoustic side of the song again. And I actually find this stuff. Again, it's just me. I find Opeth that when they're kind of quiet and reflective, that's when they are. That's when it's more effective for me. That's when it actually makes me go, oh, that sounds interesting. And this is the same with this one. And actually, I think because you kind of got this weird folk kind of thing going on there, it is more disturbing than the loud guitar. Electric guitar based pieces. So I found this one, it was genuinely engaging. I find that stuff, like I say, it makes me want to listen to it. This is followed by Seventh Sojourn. Really? Yes, I'm sure they've nicked that one from the Moody Blues, haven't they? Didn't the Moody Blues do an album called that? That's probably my. I don't know if it was my favourite track of the album, but it was one again I thought was really fun. It's Eastern influenced. It's got this kind of funky hand percussion thing going on, dominating acoustic guitars, and a lead line. I don't know, it was played on the keyboard, which had a kind of Russian feel to it. So there's lots of different influences in there, and I liked it. You know, it's kind of interesting stuff, and there's some vocal bits at the end with some plinky plonky piano, and it's I thought it was generally atmospheric. Again, it works. I like that kind of stuff. Strange Brew, reference to Cream, perhaps, I don't know. But this is another chugger. But this one was riff-tastic. It's not my scene, but you know, I found it fun and enjoyable. You know, it was all right. A Fleeting Glance, again, interesting use of instrumentation. I like these, as I've said before. I'm going to keep repeating myself. I like the quieter songs. Reminds me of Damnation, that one. I quite like that album, 2003. But the interesting thing about this one is you could really hear they've been listening to Stephen Wilson. I felt like there was a real Stephen Wilson vibe going on. There was another one of theirs, one of the louder ones, which again reminded me of Wilson for some reason. And again, yeah, we've been back to the loud stuff. I think again, I don't know if it was I think it's the production lacked a bit of. They seem all right, but they lacked a certain fire. You know, there's that fire in the belly that you expect. But you know, maybe it's me. I don't know. It's followed by Era, which again is another riffer. There's a real sense of urgency. I like the doodlum doodlum doodlum. You know, it's like horses or a train. I like the rhythm of it. It's kind of fun. I kind of got behind it. It's got a very functional solo at the end, and I almost liked it. There you go. And it finishes with Persephone, Slight Return, Persephone. I know I shouldn't do it. I like to wind you people up. And again, the album kind of resolves itself full circle with the plucked guitars and the female spoken lyric. And that was it. That's the album. Yeah. And yes, the camera card was full up there before. I should have always check your camera. Always check your camera card. I'm always forgetting to do that because that's the level of professionalism you've come to expect from these videos. I.e., was that a snigger? Was it? Sorry, Verity has just suddenly made an appearance in a dressing gown because it was early in the morning. And so if you hear any little grunts, farts, coughs, or sneezes, it's not me. It's my daughter. Keep it quiet over there. So yeah, I mean, it's the thing about Opeth is you get the feeling they're kind of ploughing the same furrow over and over again. They're good at what they do. You know, I can understand. I understand their popularity. You know, but it's not really prog, is it? It's more you know, hard rock. You know, tinged with folk these days. You know, I thought it was a bit more enjoyable than the last one, which was a bit. I think the last one was a bit more keyboard dominated for my tastes. But yeah, I thought it was all right. It was all right, wasn't it? It's not gonna scare the horses. But again, I thought the production, there was something. I don't know if it was my ears. I don't know if my ears were on the wrong way around, but I thought the production was very dense on the louder tracks to the point of it being, you know, you lost some of the definition of the guitars and stuff. So maybe it was just me. I don't know, but it just sounded a bit swampy. You don't need that. You can be loud and well defined, and that's that's what you get with Opeth. Their production's usually top notch, very clear, very very definite. So I was a bit put off by that. But I know many of you have wanted this review. You now have it. It's now yours. So take it as you will. In terms of a rating, again, it's a bit of a long album. I know the deluxe editions go on for about an hour and a half. This went on for an hour and a half. I listened to it all, honest, and yeah, it's too long. But I did what it said was the album up to the Persephone Slight Return. That seems to be the actual proper album size. Yeah, I mean it's okay. I think I'll give it a. I think I think 3.5 Will-O-the-Wisps. You get a bit knocked off for the sludgy production. But yeah, I mean it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. But it's more of the same. I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him do a proper acoustic, folky album. Go back to that because they're really good at. That's what they're really good at, and that's where they're actually interesting. That's where I think they're the most interesting. That's where they seem to push themselves. But yeah, you've probably already heard this album by now anyway, so you've probably got your own opinions of it. So anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Darren. I've been talking about Imagine it's there. Imagine that was the CD. I've been talking about Sorceress, the 12th studio album by the Opeth. And I'm sure all the Stephen Wilson fans and all the Opeth fans are singing my praises now. Now we've got that out of the way. Don't forget, give me all your money because I'm an e-beggar now, and I need it. There are links in the box below, and because I'm a cyber fame junkie. See, I'm addicted to the fame and the cyber fame and everything. So yeah, give me all your money, and we'll end it there. My name's Darren. There's only one more thing to say. You know what that is, and that is a Prog on.